Your ability to persuade others is one of the most powerful resources you will ever discover. During this eye-opening podcast, you'll join Wayne Sutton as you uncover the secrets of influence based upon science and proven in the real world.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode. Today, we're going to jump into hiring sales superstars. What to look for beyond the resume. Do people even use resumes anymore? But welcome back to the podcast. Today, I want to talk about exactly that. The resume, the initial meeting, the initial interview, and how they can be misleading. Now, you've probably hired someone who looked like a rock star on paper, but they fizzled out within weeks. Why? Why does it happen to the best of us? Because resumes tell you what they did, but not how they did it. Here's the question, did they hit quota because of their skill or because they inherited a hot territory? Were they a top rep because of hustle? Or because the product or the service or the influencer was well known and basically sold itself? So don't just ask about their numbers, dig into how they got them. Ask them to walk you through the sales process, objections they handled, or how they built their pipeline. Now, the second area is the traits of a sales superstar. See, when I'm hiring someone, I'm looking for core traits, not just experience. So what are some core traits? Some core values, I guess you would say. We'll go back to traits. Number one, resilience. Because sales is rejection heavy. Can you bounce back after multiple no's? Or can you bounce back after 2 or 3 days of no sales or a lackluster performance? So not only do they have resilience, but how do they build up resilience? Number 2, curiosity. What I found is great reps ask great questions. Are they inquisitive or are they just pitching me why I should hire them? 3, coachability. Can they take feedback? Can they take feedback and then apply it? 4 is ownership. Did they take responsibility for outcomes? They blame the market, blame the leads. 5, consistency. Can they perform over time, not just one great month? So, one of the questions I like to ask is, hey, tell me about a time that you lost a deal. What did you learn and how did you adjust your process? These are questions that will get them to not just pitch you, but actually reveal to you information. Now, we got to also attract those A players. Everybody wants the A players. They want the superstars. But top sales talent isn't scanning job boards all day. They're being recruited. So how do you get on their radar? Okay, you sell the vision, not just a comp plan. A players want to be part of something exciting. Now, there needs to be a comp plan, right? But you want to sell the vision. Number 2, show off your leadership and culture. They want to learn, they want to grow, they want to win. And you need to be where they are. If you're going to find these top reps, be on LinkedIn, industry events, podcasts like this one. They're paying attention. Are you showing up? And here's the big key, referrals. Your best hires will likely come from your best people. So incentivize. Internal referrals. Make it easy for your team to recommend great talent to you. And then finally, the vetting process. So here's my 3-part vetting framework. Number 1, the role play test. Simulate, a real sales call. Are they confident? Do they listen? Can they close? Have a very clear scorecard. A clear rubric based on traits and skills. And rate every candidate objectively. And then, of course, the reference check. The right way. Don't just ask if someone was good. Ask them how they handled pressure, if they hit goals, and how they worked with the team. I recently interviewed someone. They said, oh, you know this other person in the industry? I said, yeah. Reach out to him. So I did. I said, hey, I'm checking in on John. And John's applying. He's like, man, I lost John. He was this, he was this, he was this. Gave all these character traits. And I'm like, well, why'd you lose him? And it was a marketing issue. They didn't have enough leads, etc. But I found the reference was helpful, but I dug deeper. I dug deeper into their ethics and their culture and how they performed. So hiring a sales superstar, listen, it's part science, part art. But you got to focus beyond the initial resume or the initial information. And you go look at the mindset. You go look at the behavior. You look at the process. And you know this, one superstar is worth more than 3 average reps. So invest the time, ask hard questions, raise your standards, and be willing to pay for a good rep. Be willing to pay for a good rep. That means bonuses. It can mean a base plus bonus if they're good, if they're really good. So if you want help building or scaling your sales team, reach out. I've got a few slots open for private consulting. I'll be able to help you, share with you, maybe send a rep your way if that's all you need. But until next time, keep leading, keep growing, keep closing. Go out there and change the world. This is Wayne.
Go to yourpersuasioncoach.com for more powerful resources on how to influence yourself, influence others, and impact the world.